Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another edition of Sylvan Hills Bears basketball here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network, out here on the road in Badger Country as the Bears are taking on Beebe, the return trip for them. We've been told they have macaroons here at Badger Arena, and apparently they're really good. So if you're making your way out here, hey, you've got that to look forward to. Also, too, apparently it's a cash-only operation here at the concession stand, so just be aware of that. But before we get to anything here, we got to get to the game. Big-time matchup here tonight for the Bears as they are just on the outside looking in. It is a virtual tie. Well, I don't say a virtual tie. It's a tie overall with the Badgers, but they are a game behind the Badgers in the standings for that final playoff position. Beebe sits at 7-5. Sylvan Hills at 6-6. Sylvan Hills beat the Badgers back in Sherwood. So the Bears do really need a win here tonight. It was a 40-39 victory out on the hillside. So there's that. Plus, right behind them in a tie with them as well is Maumelle. The Bears do have the tiebreaker over the Hornets, having swept that series. So really, about the only team you have to worry about are those two right there. Beebe being just ahead, Maumelle kind of in a tie. Well, they are in a tie, but they're kind of a game ahead of them in the big scheme of things there as well. But rounding out the conference standings looks like this. Valonia running away with this thing, 12-0. They got a 3.5 game cushion. Little Rock Christian, which we will have tomorrow for you, they are sitting in the 2 seed. Greenbrier in the 3 at 8-5. And then, as we mentioned, 7-5 and 6-6 for Beebe, Sylvan Hills, and Maumelle. Last time out, though, this was a nail-biter. Beebe just boat raced the Bears in the first half. In fact, they were up 23-12 going into the half. Bears scraped and clawed their way to a 1-point victory, a 40-39 win. That looms super large now as we are at this point in the season. Bears bench looks a little slimmer than what it normally does, so we'll try to get some clarification on that. Just looks like they didn't bring near as many on the road with them, and I'm not sure for what reason or anything like that, but it does look like the regular accompaniment of starters will be here for the Bears. We're going to quickly step aside here just a moment to get you set for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance, all that kind of good stuff. But again, make sure you stay with us here. Again, Beebe hosting the Bears this evening. Big-time matchup in this game. We'll break down the boys in just a little bit, but we'll get you set here for girls action. We'll step aside just a moment for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. So full-blown Murica getting you ready for the Badgers and the Bears this evening. But a bit of news here for the Badgers tonight. London Hicks on their roster listed as out this evening. So that could definitely change the complete complexity of this matchup. She had darn near 30 points, had a 29-burger against this Bears team the last time out. And then also just another fun fact here for the Badgers as well. Mackenzie Williams actually committed to William Wood University. She's coming off of an injury right now, so they're going to try to work the senior back in just a little bit as we go through tonight. So there you have it from the Badger side of things. Again, nothing real big on the changes for the Bears side of things. The two engines that are going to keep this thing moving are going to be Mackenzie King, who has emerged as one of their top scorers on the season, had 15 points last time out. Sanaya Miller also did well against this Badgers team. Now, again, with Hicks out, we'll see how the Bears want to try to choose to attack the Badgers. I figure we're going to get a pretty good, steady diet of Kylie Metcalf and Kamari Turner. So we'll see how things go here for the Bears tonight. You got to hope maybe it's a little easier on the heart than it was the last time out against Maumelle, where the Bears raced out to a pretty sizable lead and then actually had to come back at the very end of that game, pulling that game off. Another one-point victory for the Bears tonight. Chris Goodman will join us, well, you know, when he can, when it's at his convenience. Bears going with the blue uniforms tonight with the white trim. Badgers have the white uniforms with the dark trim. Bears win the tip-off, and Sanaya Miller has us off and running this evening. Bears working it around the outside. Again, no Hicks tonight for the Badgers, so we'll be interested to see how the Bears attack, and not much of an attack on that first possession as the Bears do turn it over. Nia Hurd-Thomas actually getting the start tonight. She's usually the sixth man for this Bears team. And ball stuck, so it's actually treated like a jump ball. So it should stay with the Badgers, and we've got to call in the reserves here to try to get this thing out of the rim, and one of the assistants still got it in him. I respect it. Oh, my goodness, Chris. He's here already. We haven't hardly been there 2 possessions. Oh, my goodness. Well, Chris, what'd you think of that last sequence from the Bears?
I thought they did great. I don't know what they did, but they did great.
They turned the ball over.
Never mind.
Running joke there in the network. But Badgers hit a three-pointer. Bears do get the ball back, and they're working around the outside. Sanaya Miller up and in, and she will get the first free throws of the night.
What a vantage point we have here.
Yeah, we're actually here in the corner. I know the viewers' vantage point way more better than what we've got going on, but that's okay. We can see what's going on enough.
Yeah, we can see the court. That's all that matters.
That's really all that matters. And Miller knocks them both down. First Bear on the board tonight. Welcome to the show.
How did we do last time against Beebe in the girls' game?
Eked out a 1-point win. Had to come back. Stop me if you've heard that before.
Right.
But again, big thing for the Badgers tonight. No London Hicks, who is an absolute force. Oh, and Sanaya Miller throwing the body a little bit. She'll take it coast to coast, in and out. And she misses her first field goal attempt. And that ball will stay with the Badgers.
I'm surprised that wasn't a bit of a foul. They did collide pretty hard.
Yeah, threw a little body. The way we've seen some of these games officiated, I was kind of surprised. So we'll see if that's going to be the case as the night wears on. Again, Badgers having to find a way without their top scorer and their best player tonight. So we'll just see how they choose to attack things. Same thing with the Bears. Again, no Kylie Metcalf to start, so not sure what we're dealing with. And we've got another quick foul on the Badgers. I didn't see who they got that on. I want to say it was maybe on Lexi Owens, but don't hold me to it.
It was much faster getting here than Greenbrier and Valonia. It's straight interstate. You make one turn, go down the road.
There you are. So Bears maybe just trying something a little different tonight. Nia Hurd-Thomas, her first shot, all up the front. Iron Bears come away with the rebound. Well, had it for just a moment. But then nothing doing. Sanaya Miller giving the Badgers the business, though. As Lily Kerr with no room to breathe and maybe a bit of a soft foul, but did get a lot of body. So can't say I blame him for that call. Badgers about lost it.
Yeah, Bears got very fortunate that was a bad pass.
Yeah. Bailey Barton gets it down to Mackenzie Williams. Oh, the good hands from Miller. That was going right to Shiloh Gomez in the corner, who, if I'm the Bears, I would dare to shoot. She's only hitting about just over 28% of her threes on the year. So shout out to the Badgers SID folks for dropping some stats on us here tonight.
Very nice. Very nice. Is that what all this is? There's a bunch of stuff in my seat.
Look at that. Yeah, you know, we try to take care of you here. We know it's hard for you to get here.
It's hard for me to read, too.
We do what we can here. Oh, and they go up with the foul. Thought she may have got a lot of ball initially. But I believe that foul is going to be on Mackenzie King. So Gomez hits the first. And just still feels like both teams kind of feeling out the way they're going to attack things so far here. But really for the Badgers, they've hit a three and a couple of free throws, and that's really been it. Of course, I guess for the Bears, you could say, you know, it's been the Sanaya Miller show with 2 free throws.
Yeah.
So, you know, take that for what it's worth here early on. Speaking of Sanaya Miller, she drives. We're going to get a jump ball. No call there. I actually kind of like the no call, because it did appear she went down maybe a little easy.
Yeah.
Bears get the ball inbounds to Miller. Miller to Hurd-Thomas. Kenzie King crosses over, crosses again. It's it to Kamari Turner, who thought about it. Wide open down low, and J.C. Rainey. Oh, that's that good passing we like to see in the first quarter.
Yeah, the Bears always start so strong, and then if they could just continue to play the rest of the game that way, they'll be in good shape.
Yeah, it's been a consistency thing for this Bears team. And Rainey hits her first. She's on the board. Welcome to the show. Layla Warren checking in, the freshman for the Badgers, and she's a tall one. And Rainey 2 for 2, so the Bears earning their living at the charity stripe. But yeah, looking at Warren there, my goodness, she is going to be a problem. Getting some run as a freshman. She's a little tall already. Obviously, 9th grade, 10th, 11th, you're going to hit some more spurts. Man, it's not fair. But again, Badgers without Hicks tonight, so they're going to have to find their scoring somewhere, and that is how they're going to do it. Mm-hmm. That is some good ball movement there, and Lily Kerr finishes things off. Another freshman who's actually gotten quite a bit of run on the year. Shooting just over 37%. Struggles a little bit from the three, but for a Frosh, it's to be expected a little bit. Mackenzie King, nothing doing. And the Badgers off and running. Gomez picked up her dribble and then gets it out to Kerr. And again, for this Badgers team, I mean, just, the experience that the freshmen are getting here is just unbelievable. We're seeing a lot of Brooklyn. Oh, man, and this almost had the scoop and score. But Kerr there, again, the freshman, boxing out, getting the rebound, just out working the Bears. But kind of back to the point there I was making is just the experience that you get here, and especially as a freshman. I mean, you're not even grown. You're not even getting to that big girl strength yet.
Yeah. Kind of still growing into everything and to already be getting minutes, be working on the muscles that you're going to need when you start playing even more minutes or starting. It's invaluable.
Absolutely. Some swapping in and out for the Bears. Kylie Metcalf checking in. Also, Anaya Guy. So they'll go away from the whole Twin Towers vibe. And an immediate impact there from Metcalf as she came away with that rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds, though. Bears will inbound. 8-4 your score. Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Jay Bird finally got Chris Goodman here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network for you.
I really thought it was going to be later than what it was.
Yeah, we kind of prepped for that. J.C. Rainey's shot no good. Oh, the scoop and score, just no love from the home rim for Gomez. Kicked it out and got ahead of herself, did Hurd Thomas. And again, that's one thing that'll frustrate you as a Bear fan is just having those opportunities, and it's just the careless turnovers. You'll live with the hustle turnover, but, just, golly. We've seen a lot of those travels, getting the feet moving before you're dribbling. It's frustrating, especially in a game like this where you need it. Again, you got a chance to take the season series from a team that's in front of you in the standings. That shot no good, and Anaya Guy just stops. And the Bears dodge a bullet, so the Badgers kind of doing their best to let the Bears hang around as well.
Yeah, there's been a couple of layups right there by themselves they haven't made.
I mean, honestly, this score ought to be a lot worse for the Bears than what it is. Right now, the Bears can't get a field goal. And again, I know we've commented on Metcalf and how her feet tend to work. She tends to fall away from the ball a lot on those inbound or those, passes in the paint, when we really want to see her go to the ball or at least stand your ground. Right.
Yeah, you got to kind of attack the ball and take charge of the pass coming to you.
Well, plus you just allow somebody to cut you off in that situation. And that foul is going to be on Hurd Thomas. And Kamari Turner will check in for the Bears. Not sure who's checking out, I guess. They don't know either. A guy will check out. Okay, so here we go with the Twin Towers look. We'll see if the Bears can attack the paint again with London Hicks out. She was one of those presents down low for this Badgers team and impact player. And that ball will go with the Bears. So, again, Badgers are giving them opportunities. And again, the focal point here, the last few turnovers, has been the freshmen. So, again, freshmen doing freshman things. But can the Bears actually take advantage? That's really going to make or break them as this game unfolds.
Well, and so far, the play in this game kind of feels like a late in the season.
Oh, Kamari Turner from Silver Creek Drive. The Cornerstone Restoration 3.
I just had to talk about the game a little bit, and things start heating up. That's what happened at Maumelle.
Yeah, keep going then. I'll shut up.
Well, so far, just like I was saying, it feels like one of those late in the season games where everybody's tired, your legs are worn out, and you start seeing things like missed layups and whatnot.
Oh, well, there you go.
Told you.
Bailey Barton.
Now we're going to heat up.
Answers the 3. Well, and 2, you got a 3-game week for the Bears, so you got to think that, especially with where they're at in the standings, that this one is imperative. Little Rock Christian, you'd love to get it, but we'll see what happens there. J.C. Rainey from beyond the arc hits it off the front iron, can't come away with it. And the Badgers can hold for the final shot. They look like they will do exactly that. So worst case scenario, Bears are down 7. Best case, they'll stay down 4. And that one, almost had a little bit of a miracle there from Shiloh Gomez. But fortunately for the Bears, and actually looks like they just took a point away from the Badgers. So a 10-7 lead for the home team here. We got the second quarter coming up after this word from Cornerstone Restoration.
Takes hard work on the court and at home. At Cornerstone Restoration, we work just as hard to protect what matters most when storms, denied insurance claims, and roof damage hit. As Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractors, we use top quality materials and expert craftsmanship to keep your home strong, just like your Sylvan Hills Bears. Our office is staffed with a licensed insurance agent and a team with years of experience in roofing, siding, and gutters. We know the process inside and out and are ready to fight for our homeowners every step of the way. Call Cornerstone Restoration today for a free inspection. And remember, go Bears.
Yeah, you said over the second quarter, Bears down 10-7, so they actually, as you mentioned, took away a point from the Badgers going into the break. So not sure if it was an oopsie-doo and we had to go back and correct it, or if it was one of those things where, hey, we misjudged on that one. Either way, Bears down 3, so
yeah, we'll take it.
It was a best case scenario for the Bears there towards the end. Badgers start with the ball here in the second frame. Herb Thomas gets passed up by the freshman Kerr, and Kerr is definitely putting her imprint on this game early on. So again, Badgers needed somebody to step up with London Hicks out. Right now, Kerr seems to be that one. Kamari Turner loses the ball, passes it to herself, basically, and I think we're going to get a foul, and Kylie Metcalf will be shooting free throws. So this will be the 5th and 6th free throw attempt. Well, I take it back. Maybe they're going to call it a floor foul. Oh, okay. Yeah, on the floor, never mind. Thought they may have got it on the shot. I stand corrected. So King will set things up. Kamari Turner, surprised she didn't shoot. Miller, or excuse me, that was Rainey. Metcalf comes away with the rebound. Kamari Turner's shot no good also.
There's a couple of good looks. You just don't want to fall into that lull like we've seen them do.
Well, there ain't no lull right here. As Mackenzie King with the steal and the coast to coast.
I like it.
And she is finally on the board. Mackenzie King, welcome to the show.
I like what she did there. She off the glass windmill, 2-hand jam. I love it, Mackenzie King. Keep it up.
Yeah, you gotta score the rebound for yourself too in that situation. I ain't mad at it. Shiloh Gomez with the hezzy. And she gets that lead back up to 5 for the Badgers. Again, this is working out a whole heck of a lot better for the Bears than the last time out. Again, Bears were down 23-12 at halftime. Nothing doing there for Turner. And again, we mentioned at the onset here that, with London Hicks out, you want to see how the Bears will attack it. They really haven't been able to get into the paint with Hicks out. So I don't know if that's just a product of you got to move around or if it's just not in the game plan. I'm not sure. But it does look like this Badgers team has put an emphasis on Metcalf in the paint. Bears with the good defense there.
Well, and what Beebe's doing is what I've said all season, they're attacking the basket.
Absolutely. Here's an attack to the basket by Turner, and
Draws a foul.
I don't know if we're going to get shots on this one.
Surely.
And no, we will not get shots. They're going to say it was before any kind of shot attempt.
I reckon. I'm 2 miles away from the court and have bad vision anyway, so I just see colors moving around.
He's got that 20/40 vision.
Yeah. I wait on you to say we scored, and then I'm like, hey.
Hey. Well, all the officials just jotted that note down. Oh, Mackenzie King from Randall Drive. The Cornerstone Restoration 3. And right on cue is Chris.
Well, Mackenzie King so far with the windmill dunk, a 3, balling.
Again, we're across court and in the corner, so, the windmill dunk. It's just kind of what it looks like sometimes.
Yeah, I do the same thing at my cousin's game. They're 10 years old. I'm like, dunk it. There you go.
And look at that. Strong rebound from Turner. So, and the Bears will take a timeout. I was like, there was no foul anywhere.
Yeah.
Had me shook for just a moment. Well, the Bears defense has picked up the tempo and the intensity a little bit. Why not do that for your home or business? Cornerstone Restoration, well, they bring the clamps with expert siding and gutter service. Keeps the water out, keeps the curb appeal up. When your home or business needs championship level protection, call Cornerstone Restoration, 501-273-4177. Cornerstone Restoration, strong on the outside, clutch when it counts. So make sure you give them a call there for all your roofing needs. Hopefully the Bears can blow the roof off of this place where Cornerstone will have to come through and maybe inspect a thing or two.
That's what you'd like to see is Sylvan Hills really heat up.
What I'd really like to see is the main scoreboard, but, from our vantage point, now I know y'all can't see it. We'll try to see if we can get Ace to maybe pan up for us at some point. They've actually got sort of the AC ducts. I mean, it's like right in our line of sight of the scoreboard. Like, I literally cannot see, but one corner of the middle scoreboard. Now, they got some here on the end zones. In fact, Chris is going to post our vantage point here. So if you go to the Facebook page and the Twitter.
I was going to do it on my personal.
Okay, well, he'll put it there, too. So if you're not following Chris Goodman, make sure you do that.
Yeah, the Chris Goodman on Instagram.
On the grams.
Follow.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Kind of show you what you got going there. J.C. Rainey, nothing doing there, but the Bears come away with the offensive rebound. Kamari Turner also no good. Rainey back up, and she's got a chance to complete the three-point play.
Good things happen when you attack the basket.
Attack the bucket and grab rebounds. We don't ask for much here. Oh, that three-point completed from Easy Street. And the Bears now have a 1-point lead.
I think the Bears have done a good job so far, too, of not panicking. When Beebe went on their scoring run, they didn't really panic and freak out. They just continued to play, and then eventually here we are, 1-point lead.
Well, and again, it's one of those things, too, where you caught a few breaks. And you got to be able to take advantage. Case in point right there.
Yep.
And now, granted, that's good defense. And you've got Kerr, the freshman, maybe forcing a shot that isn't there. So you do want to take advantage of those times. Bears working around outside. Oh, almost had a stop pop from Rainey all the way out there. But nothing doing. And I will say that head coach here, Jordan Riley, for the Badgers, animated fellow.
Yeah.
Also a sharp-dressed man. I'm not going to be a hater.
Very dapper on the sideline.
Looked like it was a lot of ball initially, but I guess Nia Hurd-Thomas got enough arm for the official to call that. So Mackenzie Williams, again, the senior committed to William Woods University, will get 2 shots. And the foul was worth it as she misses the first.
Very nice.
sinks the second one. 3:20 left here in the first half. We got us a tie ball game on the road in the Badgers' nest. Well, do they make nests, or is it a den? Is it a den? Badger
I have
den?
no clue.
Chat, figure that out for us. What are Badgers' homes called? Let me know in the chat. Rainey with the pump fake, gets it out to the corner. Kamari Turner off the front. And the Bears just not able to take advantage. Still a tie game, though. And the Bears defense much more settled in this game against the Badgers than they were last time. And that's what you love to see, straight up for Kamari Turner. And apparently she touched it last. So it'll stay with the Badgers, but clock is still running. And nobody's going to notice. So there you have it. Oh, that looked like a lot of ball from Layla Warren. Well, that foul on Kylie Metcalf, and the freshman will get 2 at the line. And Metcalf will check out, probably for the remainder of the quarter, just to avoid getting into foul trouble. Anaya Guy in for the Bears. And Warren hits them both. And again, that's that when you're backing down as the pass, that's just got to be something that you see on film where it's like, gals, we can't do that. You have to go to the ball. You have to treat that one just like a chest pass out there at midcourt. You don't just sit and wait on it. You got to go to it. Oh, the pick and pop there, and Herb Thomas comes away with the rebound. So again, Badgers letting the Bears hang in this game. And the Bears with the turnover.
Letting the Badgers hang in this game.
Well, yeah, kind of the same way. Nobody seems to really want to take control of this one so far, as both teams are really giving the other opportunities. Oh, and the air ball from Gomez. And three-point shooting hasn't been her strong suit on the season. Just over 28%. But I guess every once in a while you got to let it rip.
Can't score if you don't shoot.
Well, you know, and sometimes shooters shoot, much to their detriment. King has it at the top. Turner sets the, or excuse me, that was Guy setting the screen. And, yeah, that was a bit of a sell job by Rainey, I thought. I didn't think it was quite a travel yet until she tried to get up. It looks like it was a little quick there. Bears trying to draw fouls, also not their strongest suit. As we're just under a minute left here in the first half. Badgers with a 2-point lead. Oh, in and out. And yeah, you can't swipe. They're going to get you most times, and Guy picks up that foul.
You learned that growing up from Dora. Swipe or no swiping. Can't swipe. It's a foul.
Can't do it. Well, that one was worth it as Lexi Owens misses the first. Normally a pretty productive free throw shooter at 77%. And she splits the difference, gives the Badgers a 3-point lead. A little over a 3-second difference between shot clock and the game clock. So the Bears can't officially hold out for the final shot, but they can sure take it down pretty far. And maybe if they get a rebound, can go back up with it. Or hear me out, just make the shot. J.C. Rainey off the iron, nothing doing, but the Bears come away with, well, it's carnage on the floor. And we're going to have a jump ball, and I believe that will stay with the Bears. So 8.6 seconds, 3-point game. Herb Thomas with it. Gets it cross court. Guy goes strong to the hoop. And she will pick up the foul, and she'll get 2 shots. And Chris Goodman beaming with pride.
Well, if she makes free throws, I feel like that's a win to the end of the first half, yeah.
Rims out the first. And she splits the difference. But Anaya Guy gets one to fall. Welcome to the show. And the Badgers will just let the clock run out here in the first half. So what I would probably call an uneventful, first half for Bears and Badgers.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, this feels like in these games later in the season, the playoffs is a little bit different. There's a little bit more excitement. But these regular season games towards the end of the season, just everybody's tired. You don't have the recovery that college athletes have and stuff like that. Your legs are tired. You see these missed free throws, missed layups, missed threes, air balls.
Well,
it
I
happens.
Think there's maybe a little tension just because of where both these teams are at in the standings. Badgers hanging on to a spot. Bears got one win. Badgers can ill afford to have that loss linger over them with these two. So, again, if it's going to follow the pattern of the last time out, Bears are in store for a big second half. Again, 18-16, the Badgers lead out here on the road in Beebe. We've got the second half coming your way. We'll break down the stats and what's to come on the other side. Stay with us. You're listening to the Sylvan Hill Sports Network.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Winning takes hard work, on the court and at home. At Cornerstone Restoration, we work just as hard to protect what matters most when storms, denied insurance claims, and roof damage hit. As Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractors, we use top quality materials and expert craftsmanship to keep your home strong, just like your Sylvan Hills Bears. Our office is staffed with a licensed insurance agent and a team with years of experience in roofing, siding, and gutters. We know the process inside and out and are ready to fight for our homeowners every step of the way. Call Cornerstone Restoration today for a free inspection. And remember, go Bears!
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excel in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
16-18. The Bears got a little bit of work to do. But again, it's a lot better than what it was last time out when it was 23-12 in favor of the Badgers. And that was a home game, though. So right now, the rim unkind, really, to both of these teams. But for the Bears, stop me if you've heard it. The shooting woes is what's getting them. 2 for 7 from the field, 3 for 9 from three-point range. Luckily, 6 for 7 from the free throw line, so not too shabby there. I'm not even going to acknowledge.
He said it.
I'm not even going to acknowledge.
I don't even have to do it anymore. It's ingrained in his brain now. He does it for me.
Going on here is so Sylvan Hills broadcast team looking for a new color commentator. If you know anybody out there. Oh man!
Fired on my day off.
Man, how about it? No, but Chris, what did you think of that that first half there? I mean, again, it you can just feel the tension amongst the teams. Just because, Beebe sitting in that 4 seed, clinging onto it, Bears right behind them.
Yeah, and the Bears, I mean, there's pressure on both teams, more so Beebe because they're in the playoffs, so to speak. So all they got to do is just keep winning, and you're fine. But with that, you got a team like the Bears who's clawing and fighting to get in, and games like this can happen where they're sitting here 2 points down. And I thought really in that first half there was a lot of times Beebe could have almost ran away with it. Yeah. And started scoring. They got a couple of good passes inside and a couple of chances right there at the rim that just didn't go down for them. And Sylvan Hills has missed quite a few open threes. So there's a lot of things in this game where it could sway in the favor of either team really big, and it just hasn't yet.
How sway? Oh, boy, and that is a heck of a pass there to open things up for Mackenzie Williams. So she starts the scoring off here in the second half with a doozy. Nia Hurd-Thomas. Nothing doing there. Rebound can't get corralled by the Bears. Oh, boy, and my goodness, Lily Kerr, again, she is going to be a problem for this conference in the foreseeable future. She's out here just throwing dimes. She's taking balls to the rack. I mean, goodness. This is the first one there, does Williams. But a couple of elite passes from Kerr to start the second half here, and they split the difference here. So just like that, the Badgers up 5 to start the third quarter. And again, we say it all the time, but Sylvan Hills, when they get to living and dying by the 3, it just doesn't seem to work out for them. Hurd-Thomas maybe didn't quite have the angle there. Would have liked to see her maybe kick that out to the opposite baseline or just keep on dribbling around the baseline. But as it stands, a miss. And the Bears have got to come away with a stop somehow. Nothing doing there. And Mackenzie King is off and running. The Euro, can't get the roll. But she will get 2 shots at the line.
Yeah, very good job on the other end of Nia Hurd-Thomas not fouling, having the hands straight up. Leads to a good rebound, and then immediately Mackenzie King pushes it. That's what you got to do to claw your way back into a game.
And then score when the clock ain't moving. Big fan of that personally.
Yep.
King knocks them both down.
I've been meaning to ask. I think our cheer team is the only one that doesn't make a lot of noise when the other team's shooting free throws. I wonder if that's by design.
You want them to think that, wait a second, what are they doing? Why are they not making noise?
Right.
And then it's like, oh, shoot, I have to shoot free throws.
Right. I wonder if it's a little psychological thing going on.
Well, not sure. Now would be a good time for them to shoot, make a little noise on the free throw end of things. Badger Arena filling up nicely as this game goes along. Obviously, the boys' action coming up here after this game. And we've got a bailout call as Sanaya Miller Fouls her on the shot. So the shot was no good to begin with, but it makes you wonder. And Lexi Owens, the other senior on this team, at the free throw line. Worth it there. And Kylie Metcalf will check in for Miller. So Miller having a tough night, scored the first points of the game. Has only gotten one shot attempt since. Ball rattles in and out, so the Bears come away unscathed. So a good foul, if you will, if there is such a thing. And they triple team down to Metcalf, so you got to think the Bears can maybe play into some of that aggression. Stop pop for Rainey. And Nia Hurd-Thomas comes away with the rebound. Mackenzie King, the floater. Oh, the touch. Things you love to see. And this press causing a little bit of issue for the Badgers. Oh,
there we go.
And J.C. Rainey comes away with the steal. Oh, and gets that one to finally rim home.
I thought she was going to not drive, but pull out to the three.
Yeah, that's what I thought for a second.
I was like, no, you got to push.
Had that Badgers defense thinking just a little bit. It was almost like a hezzy.
Right.
And just like that, the Bears now have a 1-point lead. Oh, now, honestly, if I'm Barton there, I just take it to the baseline and try to draw the foul. Oh, the clean block from Kylie Metcalf. And that leads to the runaway from King. Can't come away with that. Oh, and you love the hustle from Metcalf and nothing doing. But I won't fault the effort there. As it went off her knee. But the Badgers in a bit of a precocious position to inbound it, but they get it in pretty easily. Bears looking to trap, and boy, just an absolute rocket from Kerr. Nothing doing. Metcalf fighting for the ball with Owens, and they're going to say it was last touched by Metcalf. And we're going to have a timeout from the Badgers. So if you've got the any Bears fans in your life, if you're a Bears fan yourself, hey, make sure you go check out Squarespace.SylvanHillsBearsSwag.com for all of your Sylvan Hills needs and apparel. They got t-shirts, they got hoodies, they got sweats. They got it all, really is what it is. And if you want to pop that smoke, hey, you got to get ready for next football season. If you want to be welcomed to the show, hey, there's still time to be involved in the show. Hey, we got some of that merch in there for you as well. So make sure you log on, Squarespace.SylvanHillsBearsSwag.com. Well, I'd like for the Bears to maybe turn up the defense here. Maybe not allow anything for the Badgers.
Is this the first Bears lead?
Second Bears lead. They held it briefly, another 1-point lead. And then the Badgers went on a little bit of a mini run. Badgers looking like they're trying to get to Owens in the paint, but J.C. Rainey doing her best for nothing there. And that shot is well short. And Metcalf came away with the rebound, albeit briefly, and then Turner brings it up. Rainey. Bears will reset. They get it to Metcalf, who kicks it out wide open for Nia Hurd-Thomas. Nia Hurd-Thomas from the corner. And that was from Delmont Avenue. The Cornerstone Restoration 3. She finally got a bucket. Nia Hurd-Thomas, welcome to the show. And now the Bears defense forces a turnover. Oh, the Bears might might be starting to cook, as they say.
Well, let them heat up a little bit. And what I love is Sanaya Miller not having the best game, but she was the first one up, jumping up and down, clapping for her teammates.
Things you love to see.
Another three.
Oh, Rainey just barely missed. Metcalf couldn't quite come away with that rebound.
What?
Well, I'm personally not a fan of that call. I think if she would have kept driving, I think you would have had that there, but I didn't see it afterwards. Oh, the quick shot, nothing doing. So they call that a ball don't lie out in the streets. And Mackenzie King brings it up into the front court. Picks that by Metcalf. Turner maybe thought about it. Ooh, got away with that pass. Hey, Thomas! Another three from Chimney Rock Drive. The cornerstone restoration three. Nia Hurd Thomas go off. Oh, she may have finally found the stroke. I know she's had her struggles this year, but to go back to back. Oh, and a big moment. Bears all of a sudden up 7 points.
Well, sometimes, when the momentum isn't there and things are kind of sluggish a little bit, sometimes it takes hitting that 1 3-point shot or that made layup or something like that to kind of ignite the team. And, you guys see it there on your screen. The whole team was out celebrating. They were real happy. They were real loud. That can turn into a real good momentum switch, and the Bears can start to run away with it maybe here in this third quarter.
Well, that would be ideal. Again, the Bears had to come back feverishly in that first matchup with the Badgers on the hillside. So maybe if you could just let things play out as they are currently on the road, maybe our heart rates don't have to get so elevated tonight. That would be ideal.
Yeah, that Maumelle finish, man, I went back and rewatched it again.
Oh, buddy. Well, what's really funny about that, and we're just gonna pick on it a little bit, because it is the rival broadcast team, is our guy Steve.
Yeah.
Got real excited, but then was real disappointed. Can't say I felt for him because then they got the better of us in the boys' game, but it'd be like that sometimes.
It do.
It do. Bears coming with the press, kind of honestly not sure why they didn't employ more of this in the first half, because it does seem to be giving the Badgers some fits. And again, if you're going to have the likes of Kerr bringing it up, again, the freshman, going to be a force, but just one of those things where first time at some high stakes, got the pressure on a little bit. Can't afford to screw up. Our best player's out with an injury.
And I
how
think
do you handle that?
What's what?
Oh, and Nia Hurd Thomas called for the foul. That's not a great call.
Had they both held onto the ball, it's going to be a jump ball. But because I guess she let it go, now it's a foul. Same guy. Because she let it go, it's a foul now.
Well, yeah, it didn't look like there was any kind of arm contact or anything like that on that. That's what they call a bailout call. My man's is working the officials down there. But again, the ball don't lie. And the Bears are in the up court now with under 2 minutes to go here in the third frame. Bears trying to activate the offense. This looks like a jam play. I'm not even not sure what this is. It almost looks like a 1-2-2 from the Badgers right now. Oh, and the Bears avoid disaster as Rainey maybe threw that one a little quicker. King gets it out to Rainey. Turner with the shot. Oh, no good. And valiant effort from Kylie Metcalf. But that ball going the other way. I thought they would have. Well, I thought they were going to call him for the shot clock violation, but I guess play on. And the Badgers will be in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. And that first one from Kerr is good. And it's been a minute since the Badgers have put some points on the board. And in fact, that's only their 4th point of the quarter right now. As Metcalf checks out, Guy will check in for likely the last 109.
I was going to say earlier on that press, though, that the Bears have started to play. The girls out there are sliding really good across the floor. They're not letting Beebe get behind them and around them. And that's what's really acquainted to the ability that the defense has been going. I messed that sentence all up.
Oh, no good from Turner. I think she may have rushed to the shot personally. Badgers, if they hurry up, could have gone 2 for 1.
I was just about to say that.
Man, that's what makes a good broadcast team.
Yeah.
You just know what's coming. And we got a foul, but I'm not sure what. Now, Kamari Turner picked up her 2nd foul there. It's beginning to feel a little Jonesboro-y. If you know, you know. And that shot good from Barton. So the Badgers now chipping away at that 7-point lead. Bears haven't scored since they took that 7-point lead.
Yeah.
And it is now down to a 3-point game. So shot clock is off. Bears can hold for the final shot of the quarter if they so choose. And the Bears will activate, hopefully in a moment. And I don't know if it's going to quite go the way they want it to. Kamari Turner, well, that shot long and no good. So I don't know what the Bears were trying to do there. I think they waited just a little too long to sort of get into their offensive motion. But they now carry a 3-point lead heading into the 4th quarter. So a big 8 minutes on tap here in Beebe. And, Chris, we see this with the Bears. They not that they get away from what's working,
Yeah.
but it's just the consistency doesn't seem to be there. Now, we've seen them play a lot better in this second half so far than what we've seen in maybe the past couple of weeks. But what do you really want to see them emphasize here in the 4th frame?
Yeah, I mean, just get back to what was working, attack the rim. Good things happen when you attack the basket. You can either kick it out to open threes, and I think that sometimes is what gets the Bears. They make some threes, and then they get, the momentum's high. They want to keep going, and you can shoot yourself right out of momentum as well. The Bears fall victim to that. I mean, it happens. We've seen other teams do it when they're playing the Bears, so they just got to continue to compete and get back to work, get back to what's working. And good, clean passes just the rest of the way.
Well, hopefully the Bears will start with possession here, and a bucket would do them some good. Just try to keep it as a multi-possession game would be ideal. But we'll see what the Bears got cooking here in the last 8 minutes. I think, too, limiting your fouls
Yes.
would be also a good plan of attack. You want to be aggressive, but maybe not too aggressive, and especially with the way that this game was officiated in that quarter, you got to kind of pick and choose when you try to go for it. That ball knocked away, so nothing doing for the Bears on their first possession of the 4th quarter. Beebe with a chance to tie it here. Sanaya Miller is back out there for the Bears. So that'll be a welcome sight, especially on this end for the Bears. Bears defense playing well, and Mackenzie King comes away with that rebound. Oh, great pass. Miller can't quite handle it, though. I don't think she was anticipating on it getting through because, boy, that was an absolute dime.
And Miller, too, stopped right before I think Mackenzie King threw it. So just that momentum, the ball carried, and Sanaya Miller stopped. I think she thought King might drive. I think both options were there. It was a great pass, and Mackenzie King could have drove. I'm not mad at the turnover because both options were there. It just didn't happen.
We'll see if the Bears can put the clamps down one more time on the defensive side. Again, Miller, a huge addition to this defense. She was sitting out with foul trouble, and Bears can't quite get that rebound. And just like that, J.C. Rainey with the and one. And the Badgers with a chance to tie it with Williams at the line. And we got us a tie ball game out here in Beebe. Metcalf will check in for Hurd Thomas. I thought King was coming out for just a moment. Well, the Bears have had a bit of a scoring drought. Ever since they took a 28-21 lead, they have not been able to. Oh, until then, you just got to speak it into existence sometime. All the way from Fern Ridge Road, Sanaya Miller, the Cornerstone Restoration 3. All right, well, I take back everything I was about to say.
We have a habit of knowing ball here and speaking things into existence.
Oh, almost an answer. Williams with the rebound. Oh, comes away, does Owens, and we got a double dribble. Oh, so the turnover by the Badgers. We'll see if the Bears can take advantage. Again, right now, a two-possession lead feels just huge right now if the Bears can get this, but they'll take a timeout to talk about it because I think Coach Strickland understands the brevity of the moment here.
Yeah, I think the Bears are doing good. And like you said a minute ago, Sanaya Miller coming back into that game is big. Obviously came in, made the three. Sometimes, and good on her, too, keeping that confidence. You're not playing the best game. You get taken out for a little while. You're cheering on your teammates. You come back in, and good things are rewarded to you. You make the three. Now you got to get back on defense. And I think if the Bears play their best defense of the game this last 4 minutes, they might be able to hold on and win this game. You don't necessarily just have to make every shot or take volume shots. Just continue to be pests on defense and force some turnovers.
I'm okay with making every shot, though.
Absolutely, yeah, I'll take that.
I'll definitely take that. Because it's been a tough night for the Bears. Really from beyond the arc. You just look at it. And right now, their top three shooters, Kamari Turner, J.C. Rainey, and Nia Hurd Thomas, a combined 4 for 12. So not awful. Kind of right around that range. You really want to try to keep it, but maybe just hitting one or two more of those things. Oh, man, you feel a lot more comfortable. Sanaya Miller holding the ball, trying to activate things, get folks moving. As we've seen, this offense has a tendency at times to maybe get a little stagnant. And Miller will take it, drive it, get it out to Rainey. Rainey, go ahead. Can't get that one to fall. She is now 0 for 5 from 3, so her struggles continue. And, she's got 3 free throw attempts, so it's been really when she drives is where she's been effective tonight.
Yeah, and I think the Bears, too, if you're going to try let's run some clock off, you got to make the shots if you do that.
Yeah, can't just allow opportunities. Good move from Williams, but nothing doing. Some great defense on display by the Bears. Oh, and the quick hands, and that's going to go the other way. Hey, what about it, Sanaya Miller?
Sanaya Miller.
Got them in jail. Oh, Sanaya Miller, she is her. Just under 5 minutes left here in the game. Bears clinging to a 3-point lead. Looking to extend that in any way, shape, or form. You can tell they're trying to get it down to Metcalf. Turner off the knee, just can't seem to string together some quality possessions right now. It's just, again, we kind of said it earlier, like both of these teams are just letting the other one hang around.
Yeah, and it's been, there's been good defense played by both teams, but some of it's just been turnovers that you probably don't want to happen.
Oh, that corner three, and oh man, Sanaya Miller out of nowhere to swoop up that rebound, and oh, she's going to draw the foul from Gomez. That's what we call a good foul, because the Bears were off and running it in transition.
Yeah,
looking for that corner three or an easy drive, one of the two. So
yep.
If there's ever such a good thing as a good foul, that's the example. And also the foul where you miss free throws. Miller pump fakes. Probably thought she should have jumped into her. Well, they're trying to go down low. Heads up play by Owens. And again, it just seems like Metcalf a step slow going to the ball when they try to feed it to her in the paint.
Now, I will say that one looked like it may have been just a little bit off, but
now
that may be something she works on. She's only a junior, right? So
yes. So we do have another season of her.
Get in the lab, work on the post.
Oh, and the Bears pick up the foul there. And Williams will have to earn the 2 at the line. Just over 3.5 minutes here. And the scoring has come to a screeching halt as these two teams have only traded 3 points apiece. So we're kind of just where we are when we started.
Well, Kylie Metcalf's hurt.
And Metcalf is down. Not sure what happened there as she kind of missed or over pursued the rebound a little bit. I didn't think she's the one that drew the foul, but I don't know if she caught maybe an errant elbow, hand, or if she came down funny. Not sure. Not sure if it's an ankle or lower injury or what here. Well, she's 10-2. We're going to step aside here just briefly here, but again, a 31-28 lead. The Bears, well, I take it back. We're not going to step aside as Metcalf is back on her feet. Looks like it was an eye injury. I don't know.
Yeah, got hit in the face a little bit.
She's rubbing the eye, yeah, so maybe she caught one, the bridge of the nose. Boy, you get hit there, man. You're down for the count. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, that's one of those, no matter how tough you are, you get hit right there. You're crying a little bit, and it's going to hurt.
Yeah, get the tear ducts activated for sure. So and she gets 10-2. I believe Nia Hurd Thomas goes in her stead. And Williams, a couple opportunities here to chip away at the lead. Misses the first. And she'll have a chance to possibly cut it to 2. And it rims out, so the Bears, the best kind of foul is when you miss the free throws. And still, Kamari Turner caught her in the air.
Great drive.
Can't get it to roll. Can't come away with the rebound. Oh, man, just an unfortunate roll for Kamari Turner. What a take, though. The pump fake got her defender in the air. It was there. Just physics took over. And the Bears not showing that pressure they did early on in the half. Probably just trying to conserve themselves a little bit. But Sanaya Miller being an absolute problem when it comes to Kerr. Kerr has had a quiet fourth quarter, but that probably coincides with 2-3 checking back in.
There we go.
And that's going to go with the Bears, as that foul was, I believe, on Layla Warren.
So Nia Miller's really been fighting for rebounds, too, ever since she came back in. Been taking charge and grabbing them.
Yeah, we've said before, if you can't score for whatever reason, whether it's an off night or maybe the defense is focusing on you, whatever the case might be, I know it's not really her game either. She's more of a pure point guard and a defender than anything. Herb Thomas gets it to Turner in the corner. And right on cue, Miller gets it stuffed, but then gets her own rebound. Nothing doing there, and that's going to stay with the Bears. As a flurry of shots are getting put up, but again, Bears are coming away with the rebound, so whew.
Yeah.
But again, just on display, again, another example of why we love Sanaya Miller here, especially on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. The grittiness, the rebounds, the defense. I mean, she's finding ways to impact the game, even though it's not necessarily stuff in the stat sheet. Oh, and she stuffs it there almost. Would have had an assist. Oh, Nia Hurd-Thomas, the floater, gets it to roll. Nia Hurd-Thomas have a game. And she's up to 8 points on the night. And this is a huge 8. Not really one of your primary or even your secondary scorers normally is Hurd-Thomas, but she has made herself be known in this game. Miller goes for the steal, nothing doing there. The quick switch though, and that shot affected by Mackenzie King.
Great defense.
Hurd-Thomas with the rebound. And as we've said, the clamps are what's really allowing the Bears to pull away. Just over a minute left, a 5-point game, and I believe we're going to have a timeout as Coach Strickland adamant about giving us the timeout. They're going to go with a full timeout to talk about this.
And I think Sanaya Miller was wanting it. I think her shoe or ankle or brace or something. She was pointing when she was coming up the court, saying, hey, take a timeout. Something's not right.
Yeah, they still got 2 left, so it's not like they're really dipping into the bag or something strategic. But speaking of dipping in the bag, you should dip into your bag and go visit squarespace.sylvanhillsbearswag.com for all of your Bear needs. I know we've got some of the other spring sports coming up.
Yeah.
So we got girls and boys soccer, we got baseball, we got softball coming up. Oh man, track and field. So do yourself a favor, be a good fan, be a good alum, and swag yourself out at squarespace.sylvanhillsbearswag.com. We'll get Pat to throw the QR code up there at some point, and that way we can just help you out. We'll put you right there. All you gotta do is scan that code, and boom, bam, you're there, and you're shopping. I know Valentine's Day is come and gone. You can't do the blue and white flowers. I get it, fellas. Right. Hey, St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Who needs a reason?
Be different. We're blue.
That's right. Oh, the effort. Oh, and the Bears catch a break as Kerr was on the line when she knocked that ball away. And the Badgers coming with the trap, but we come into your trap. Oh, I think they were a little quick on the foul call there personally.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything happened there, but it works out for the Bears. That foul on Barton. And Beebe was still 1 to give, and there it was. So the Bears will be shooting free throws from this point on. Bears with only 2 team fouls. Oh, Nia Hurd-Thomas wide open. And she will go to the line for 2. So you burn a couple of seconds there at least.
When you just got to make your free throws.
Score when the clock ain't moving. That's kind of our motto here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
That and attack the rim.
Yeah.
Attack.
The high arcing free throw is good for Hurd-Thomas. So the Bears could make it a 3-possession game if she can convert this one. And you got to think that the Badgers, oh, look at that. I'll take that even better as Rainey gets the offensive rebound. and now she'll go to the line for 2. So big-time players make big-time plays, and 11 comes through in a big way. And Rainey misses the first. And again, just hit one, and it's a 3-possession game. That changes a lot. She rattles it off. So Bears have missed their last 3 free throws. Could that loom large as we get into the final minute here in Beebe? Bears not allowing Barton to do much of anything. As you can see what they're going to try to do. The step back. Oh, that shot long, but Williams with the rebound. And the Beebe Badgers taking an awful lot of time to try to set something up. Bears, wonderful defense here, cutting off every drive, making life hard.
You live with that.
Oh, and you'll take that all day.
Yep, you live with that. I think the Bears, I mean, you took almost the entire minute playing defense. You live with that.
Yeah, now, again, 2-possession game still, so you work that in there to where you didn't allow the 3 to go in. But you've got to hit your free throws. And really, if I'm Coach Strickland at this point, hey, if you can hit free throws, you're in the game. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, and what the Bears got to do right now, too, is get a good, clean pass into the game. You don't need to turn it over. You can't get crazy with the pass. Don't try and force anything. Just get the pass into whoever's receiving it and make your free throws.
Absolutely. Well, hey, when your roof takes a hit, don't let it turn into a full court press, much like the Bears are probably about to see on your wallet. Cornerstone Restoration, they got you covered. From storm damage to full roof replacement, they don't just patch things up, they rebuild your defense. Cornerstone Restoration, strong roofs, clutch performance, and always above the rim when it matters most. 34-30, the Bears lead here in the final quarter. On the road in Beebe. Just a tick over 25 seconds left on the clock. And the Bears, really at this point, you just got to get the ball in. And they are really honing in on King and Miller, which you knew would be the case. And King takes a heck of a shot from Gomez. And she will be at the line for 2. So not even a full second runs off there.
Yeah. You make the free throws, it's okay, but you'd like to take more than,
8-10 or whatever it was off.
Yeah.
About 7. The man's had a quick trigger over there on the clock. Bears have now missed their last 4 free throws. So what was a strength as the game wore on has now become a bit of a struggle. There it is. King settles things down. And again, they are shooting into the Beebe Badger cheerleaders. Not sure that that's a distraction, but it is what it is. Again, the Bears cutting off every drive attempt that the Badgers have. And, those are great hands from King. 12.3 left, a 5-point lead for the Bears. Badgers have got to be quick with their shot here. It looks like they're just really trying to drive and maybe and one, but just the Bears not giving them anything. And they'll take that one right there as Turner puts the tackle on.
Yeah, I mean, the Beebe didn't need a 3. You know, when there was a minute on the clock, you can drive and do this, but they've just taken way too much time.
Which is totally okay. And again, Bears still have a foul to give. And the Badgers aren't even going to get a shot off. King does well to keep the ball in play. And that shot no good. And the Bears come away victorious on the road in Beebe. A 35-30 win. Hey, don't look now. The Bears are smack dab in the playoffs.
There we go. How about that? When there were some points in this season where you might think, they might falter, they may fall, but they've continued to fight and play steady. And, there's a chance tomorrow, go get an upset And then Friday, take care of business, finish this season really strong. Great win tonight.
Absolutely. So that one will go a long way because, again, they have the tiebreaker over the Hornets. They now have the tiebreaker over the Badgers. So if it really comes down to all these things, season sweeps over both of those teams could go a long way in getting this team to Farmington.
Oh, yeah.
The Bears with still plenty of work to do. Again, as we mentioned, it's a three-game week, and then next week, as we come up on finales in a couple more rivals, anything can and probably will happen.
And much like we saw in that Maumelle game, if there's some weird stuff that can happen, it'll probably happen to finish out this season.
Guarantee it'll happen for the Bears because it always does. We're going to step aside here just a bit as we get you set here for the boys matchup against the Badgers as the fellas are taking the court. We got a lot to break down in that game, and we're going to try to keep things interesting just because things are the way they are currently. But stick around, boys action coming up next. It's Jay Burridge, Chris Goodman. It's the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. And Sylvan Hills out on the road in Beebe, getting you set here for the boys action. Just getting into that one here. It's going to be a tough road for the Bears to climb back into postseason contention, but pretty much zero room for any kind of error as they're going to be playing a lot of folks in front of them here coming up in the next little bit. But right now they've got this team who is who's got one conference win on the year. We saw how this game went last time out against Catholic. Well, it wasn't the last time out, but the time before that against Catholic, who was over. The Bears had their hands full. So I would expect a little bit of a different approach when it comes to dealing with this team because, you don't want to have a team in the position that they're in right now, 1-11 in conference, 5-20, just having one of those years. And then they come up and bite you, especially when you literally have no room for error if you even want to think about getting to the postseason, which right now is looking kind of rough for the Bears. Right now, they are 3 games out of any kind of postseason contention right now. But if you want to try to climb into it, you're going to have some big upsets. But you also got to take care of business, and it starts with these Badgers team.
Yeah, and you can't have anything like, that Mount St. Mary's loss for the girls. You can't have one of those, offers come up and sneak up on you. And I think the Bears are going to do pretty good tonight. I think they can control pretty much what they want to, like we saw last game, but you can't come into the game thinking that. You have to go do it and, show up, play basketball. Hopefully it's an easy night tonight because you got a big one tomorrow, girls and boys. And
I'd like to see some of your depth get some run tonight. But this game last time out, oh, man, it was a record breaker as J.J. Wise put up 9 3-pointers. Again, that was a school record at the time. Darius Folks also went berserk in that game as well. So we'll see if they can match the energy, match everything that goes along with it. We're going to have a little bit of a different starting lineup tonight for you. Jed Peters getting the start. Also see down there Chance Smith and then also DJ Pickens getting the start tonight. So I wonder if that has anything to do with possibly tomorrow.
Yep.
Especially with Darius Folks, one of your seniors. You don't want to take away starts from them. But I know he's been dealing with coming back from a little bit of a head injury and just kind of getting oriented. But I see him in the line being that guy, and that's something you love to see.
Well, and two, I'm sure that's something Coach talked to him about. It's like, hey, we got an opponent here. Maybe some of the younger guys can handle the game. Do you mind taking reduced minutes in preparation for Wednesday and Friday? And I'm sure Darius, being the guy he is, was like, yeah, Coach, let's do it. Let's let some of these younger guys, which this experience is invaluable, moving forward. And he's like, yeah, one game, all right, I guess, I'll step aside and let them play. But, no, this is huge for these guys to be able to step up in this role and see how good they can do tonight.
Well, we'll see what they're made of. Again, Chance Smith, a sophomore. Jed Peters, a sophomore. DJ Pickens, a junior, so you'll get plenty of them next year. Ryan Parham, we know what he's capable of, and also, J.J. Wise, so hopefully you see more of him next season as well. So again, no seniors going this evening, but the Bears are a little limited in their senioring as it is, with only, I believe, 3 on the team. Malachi Summons, Jalen Briscoe, and Darius Folks. Oh, excuse me, and Ethan Jones. How could I forget? The man with the headband.
It's taken me until now to realize that Parham and Wise are juniors. I thought they were seniors.
Yeah, how about it?
Man, next season, no matter how this finishes, you got to be excited for next season, and you hope they finish strong this season.
Absolutely. Badgers control the opening tip, and we are underway here in Beebe. Again, big game for the Bears. Room for error is none. Oh, and how about that? As Hayden Carpenter rises up and gets that one. My man's is shooting 63% from field goal. That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
To be completely honest. Hitting 11 points a game. One of their seniors J.J. Wise kicks it out. Oh, the ball movement is crisp. Chance Smith, bang! He starts it off all the way from Chimney Rock Drive. The Cornerstone Restoration 3. Chance Smith, welcome to the show.
And he gets a steal.
Oh, should have went up with it, but a little timid. But how about it? G.J. Pickens coming up with that rebound.
The passing.
The ball movement is crisp and purposeful. Oh, Ryan Parham, give me the and one for Ryan Parham.
Man, I'm excited because we get another football season with Ryan Parham.
How about it now?
My day is made.
How's about it? Oh, he can't complete the three-point play. So that's a bit of a bummer, as the folks be saying. Now again, I will remind everybody, the last time out for this affair, it was an 89-27 shellacking. BTA, as we've heard the kids say. J.J. Wise plowing into the cheerleaders. But everybody comes out A-OK. Bears get the ball in. They are moving it quickly.
Oh.
We're going to get a jump ball here, so that will stay with the Bears. Good defense from Carpenter on Wise. We'll try this again. Smith to inbound, gets it into Wise. Wise driving this time, goes up with the left. Oh, hello there. J.J. Wise, welcome to the show.
Badgers move the ball up pretty well, rather.
Well, and that's just unfortunate from Braden Walmsley, who actually doesn't shoot the ball too terribly bad. Oh, J.J. Wise, how you doing? Got a chance for the and one here. But as I was saying, Walmsley shoots 37%, which, from the field, not awful. You'd like to see it a little higher, especially for a guy who averages a little over 13 a game. And Wise can't get that one to fall. So again, another three-point play thwarted. But the Bears coming out with the strong defense. Oh, and Chance Smith, I'll take that, thank you very much. Ryan Parham. Oh, I thought that was a lot of ball for Parham. But can't get the roll, and he will be at the line for two. So a lot of taking to the hoop for the Bears. It seems to be a little outside of what they've done throughout the season. Yeah. And if you could just get one to fall, that would be great.
Yeah, and I think the lanes have been there, and the Bears have seen that and have taken it. Take what the defense gives you. If they're giving you the open threes, take them. If they're giving you the lane, take it.
Hey, there we go. Finally, a free throw goes down. So the Bears just carrying Walmsley to be the guy that brings it up. Pickens with the tough defense. Oh, open three for Carter Bradley. Hits the front of the rim, and Peters away with it. Ooh, maybe got away with a little bit of a carry.
It was a high dribble. I think they get the carry if your hand turns over, and he was about at that apex of it turning over.
It was borderline, but they don't call it, so no worries on our part. Chance rises up. Oh, can't get it to fall. J.J. Wise, though, the strong rebound. The Feta. Oh! Back in our day, we'd go Kelly Kapowski with that one. And we got a timeout here from head coach Wayne Herron. Herron, a first-year coach out here in Badger country. And, boy, is he building this thing from the ground up. I mean, again, looking at their roster, it's a pretty big one.
Yep.
Not a lot of senior contribution. I mean, Carson Miafi, he had a tough year, 23% field goal. Caleb Langston, he's kind of the straw that stirs the drink for him, 33, as does Hayden Carpenter. But really beyond that, they just don't seem to have a lot of a lot of production. I mean, Walmsley, really the only other guy outside those core dudes who've really had some solid contributions offensively for this Badgers team this year. But again, first-year head coach, you're building things up. DJ Pickens almost picking the ball up. Oh, no call there from the official. A little surprised myself. J.J. Wise pulls up. Couldn't get it to go. And he had Parham wide open. You got to think that, coach will be on him and be like, hey, if it's there, you got to give your guy the ball.
Yeah.
Walmsley from straight away.
Hey.
Bang!
I'm a Walmsley fan. I'm just going to say it right now. I became a fan last game.
Yeah, that was our guy that we were wanting to know if, and Peters gets hammered on the way up. But I believe Walmsley was the guy you were advocating for, like, why is that guy not playing D-line?
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, he's just got the build. D-line or a little guard action. Plays basketball, so he's got the feet moving. I'm a football guy, so of course that's what I think. But he's a great basketball player as well. Pretty good for the Badgers.
Ed Peters on the board. Welcome to the show. And he bangs them both. Bears defense is swarming right now as they are not allowing much for the Badgers. Walmsley with a little dipsy-do, can't get it to roll. And again, those are those quick feet that Chris was talking about. Oh, DJ Pickens, the patience pays off. He's finally on the board. Welcome to the show. Javen Bailey works it around. Gets it to McGraw. McGraw out there to Carpenter. Carpenter, he got range. And J.J. Wise just out jumps Walmsley. Oh, now that's great feet from Smith. Parham from way out there. They're just letting it rip.
Oh.
And we got a full line change here coming for the Bears. So it looks like we're going to have a pretty distinct A team and B team this evening. And we're going to see Keenan Morris, Malachi Summons, Darius Folks, Jalen Briscoe, and I'm missing one here, I think.
Ethan Jones.
No, and Ethan Jones. Yeah, how could I miss my guy Ethan Jones?
If this is the B team, I'm scared.
Well, I don't know if it's B team as it's just the second ones to come in. Keenan Morris being a pest. Carpenter also pesky. And he draws the foul. 16-5 lead right now for the Bears. They were actually up 32-9 after the first quarter out on the hillside, but J.J. Wise going for 20 of those.
Yeah.
On the record-setting night. So things a little calmer on the road here in Beebe. And we're going to see Carter Bradley, a sophomore, check in now.
Notice that Mackenzie Williams for the Badgers is now cheerleading. I don't think I could do two sports in one night. That's a lot.
Not like that. The 3 attempt from Folks, no good. And a foul on the Bears. Now I like the Bears playing loose. I like the Bears kind of experimenting with some lineups. You don't want to see them, though, kind of fall out of the game or try to cheat the game a little bit just because of your opponent.
Yeah.
Not saying that's what they're doing yet. But you got to think that teams have a tendency to, if they're getting away with it, if they're kind of having their way, if they're just better. Caleb Langston, one of the other seniors there, gets that 3 to go. So a 6-point game here in the first quarter. Oh, and Malachi Summons can't get that one to fall. And again, that's what I'm getting at. You're letting this Badgers team hang around. And if you give them any ounce of confidence, guys like Walmsley, Carpenter, Langston, they'll eat you up. And we saw that against Catholic, where one guy just had a good shooting night, and then it rubbed off on everybody else. And the Bears were in a bit of a dogfight.
And you don't want that on the road, and you don't want that the night before you play Little Rock Christian.
The long shot from Carpenter, no good. And the Bears come away with it. Quick hands from Briscoe. No good there. Oh, surprised there's no foul call there. I thought he got a little arm. But it goes unwhistled, and I'm okay with that too. I really thought Summons was going to get into the three-point barrage there. Ethan Jones getting into it. Can't get that to fall. And Keenan Morris comes away with that rebound. Oh, the sky high from Briscoe, and Morris comes away with that rebound. Jones will kick it out to Folks. And Folks steps into one. Oh, he tickles the twine. That's the Cornerstone Restoration 3 all the way from Jasper Drive. Darius Folks, welcome to the show. A bit of a cheap foul given away by the Bears. And that'll be the 14th foul. So both teams in the bonus, albeit for about 11 seconds. So take that for what it's worth. Badgers get the ball in. They'll get it to Carter Bradley and Walmsley. God, he'll fumble that one. And the Bears have about 3 seconds to try to make something happen here at the end of the first. And we'll see if they go for it or... Oh, what an individual effort from Darius Folks. Just can't get it to roll in. And after one, the Bears comfortable right now. You'd like to see them a little higher, but, 9 points. I don't think anybody's ever scoffed at that. We'll step aside here just real quickly for a word from Cornerstone Restoration.
It takes hard work, on the court and at home. At Cornerstone Restoration, we work just as hard to protect what matters most when storms, denied insurance claims, and roof damage hit. As Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractors, we use top quality materials and expert craftsmanship to keep your home strong, just like your Sylvan Hills Bears. Our office is staffed with a licensed insurance agent and a team with years of experience in roofing, siding, and gutters. We know the process inside and out and are ready to fight for our homeowners every step of the way. Call Cornerstone Restoration today for a free inspection. And remember, go Bears.
19-10 Bears leading the Badgers on the road. Trying to keep the very slim hopes of the postseason they have alive. It's definitely a tough hill to climb for the Bears. Bears, and this one right now just look like they're having a bit of fun. Not necessarily as a disrespect to the Badgers, but just getting some guys some run. And Malachi Summons roughs him up a little bit. Langston will go to the line for 2. So I do wonder if there's a point, though, from Coach Hill if, maybe he goes back to his more traditional lineups, if the score indicates that. Or if he's just going to ride it out with, kind of Team A, Team B. We'll see. Hopefully he can keep it as Team A and Team B. Just to get some guys some run tonight that maybe don't normally get that much. Oh, Walmsley comes away with the rebound, and he is double-teamed. And Darius Folks comes away with that steal. Oh, Ethan Jones with the nifty hands and the nifty pass. Bears will slow it back down, though. Briscoe, not sure what he was thinking there.
What a save.
Oh, and this ball is all over the place. Look at Malachi Summons. Oh, look at the big fella take it to the rack. Oh, Malachi Summons, welcome to the show.
There we go.
Almost hit a little Euro in there.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the big guy got moves.
Used to seeing the swim move.
Yeah, he's out there on the three. Walmsley from the corner. It's almost automatic. Keenan Morris with the rebound. Folks trying to find that space. Can't get that one to go. And Summons can't get it to go either. Bears with a 10-point lead, 6.5 minutes in the first half. And Morris doesn't get the steal, but he certainly affected Bradley's concentration on that one. And he causes the turnover, even though he won't get credit for it in the scorebook. Oh, Malachi Summons. Oh, I was ready. I was ready to unload one there. Oh, man, that was going to be the hardest bang you've ever heard. Oh, poked away by Darius Folks, and not sure 2-4 is the guy you want bringing it up the court, but why not at this point?
Yeah.
He gets it to Darius Folks, who steps into the three. Nothing doing there, and not sure what we got going on here.
Well, looks like we got Aiden Burrell coming back in, coming in, Chance Smith.
All but Peters, so Folks will stay in.
Mo Phillips and J.J. Wise.
Well, how about that?
I say we go all big next. Mo Phillips, Ethan Jones.
Malachi,
Aiden Burrell, he's a little taller.
the shot from Langston, no good. Bears are off and running. Oh, and Jay Willikers, Mo Phillips, right on cue. What a dime from Darius Folks. Mo Phillips, though, welcome to the show.
I'd like that. Go all big at 4 spots, and then your smallest point guard, just to mix it up.
Which I think would be maybe Chance Smith. Walmsley couldn't get it to go, but off a couple of hands, those long rebounds can be a doozy. Carpenter, though, oh my. He steps into one and swishes it. Oh, and Darius Folks couldn't get that one to roll, but he will go to the line for 2.
Well, Beebe's still playing hard, playing decent on defense, making some shots.
Yeah, Bears haven't done themselves any services. A lot of three-point attempts.
Yeah.
And even two from several guys who maybe don't normally step into a three. Folks misses the first.
I'll tell you what, I don't think Folks is committed anywhere yet for college, but wherever he goes, he's going to be a scoring machine when he gets there, because he's going to think about all these shots right there that just didn't go in, that he did everything right. He's going to think about that. And when he gets to college, he's probably going to set records, man. I can see it now.
We got 30-second timeout for the Badgers, down 10. And hey, remember that Squarespace we were talking about there earlier? I bet you do. Well, in fact, they're going to be doing 15% off, limited time only.
There we go.
And that's going to run from today through Friday at midnight. You get 15% off just for watching the Sylvan Hill Sports Network. It's active now, so hopefully you hadn't hit the cart by the time we say it. But if you had, hey, that just gives you an excuse to buy more stuff. So make sure you get on there, squarespace.sylvanhillsbearswag.com. Beebe.com. 15% off all items, all sports, now through Friday.
How about it?
How about it? So make sure you get on there and get geared up. Start getting ready. Again, Pop Smoke merch. We'll welcome you to the show. All that good stuff.
And if you get something, you come see me and Jay, we'll sign it.
Oh, I will.
Free of charge.
I will absolutely sign it. I'm not sure anybody wants me to sign it, but hey, why not, right? And, we're going to get a foul on Wise. I thought that was a lot of ball. And I thought maybe the foul would have been on the floor at that, but I was wrong in every sense. So Walmsley going to the line for 2. And again, Badgers just kind of hanging around. Bears, again, kind of allowing them to hang around. Again, a lot of shots taken, not a lot of makes. But they are doing well, and Wise comes away with that rebound from the second Walmsley miss. Darius Fulks slices and dices through the lane. Gets one to go. I mean, he gets that floater working, man. Darius Fulks is just an animal.
Yeah. I think that's one of my favorite shots that he takes. Is that kind of gets to the elbow, pop, floated in there.
Walmsley with the spin move in the paint, gets one to go. And Fulks just can't get that one to go either, so he takes a beating. But he'll have the last laugh with 2 at the line.
In the era of the transfer portal, if Walmsley wore blue and white next season, I wouldn't be mad at it. Wouldn't be mad at it.
Not that he's recruiting or anything over the air.
Well, I'm just, transfer portal. It happens.
Be kind of cool. We're just saying here. And split the difference. Mo Phillips doing Mo Phillips things. Chance Smith just a little short on it. Oh, mercy. Oh, goodness. Aiden Burrell, couple of attempts, can't get it to go. And the Bears, 3 shot attempts, none of them go down.
And I think that sequence right there by Burrell, I think that's, as he gets older, that's a sequence where he'll go up with 2 hands, and then he'll go up and probably dunk it if he's that wide open ever again.
Well, hey, I'm not sure why you wouldn't have done that anyway.
Right.
Show.
Well, just, he's a sophomore. It's a learning experience that coach can go in and be like, hey, right here that time, you got to know your presence on the floor. Go up, command it, dunk that thing back in there.
Send it through with authority. Morris and Parham back in for the Bears.
Ready for a Keenan Morris fast break.
Boy, he is an absolute menace on defense. Oh, thought they was going to get the step through, as they call it now. Nothing doing from McGraw. As they, they only allow 2 steps. Really, it's about 3 or 4. But it's how smooth you make them look. J.J. Wise, real smooth there all the way from Holly Ridge Cove. The Cornerstone Restoration 3. Oh, that Bears defense just all in the grill. Dare him to shoot. Well, and I think Javen Bailey will take that dare, and he buries the 3 from way out there. J.J. Wise settling. Oh, it's there. Oh, it was there for just a moment. Darius Fulks will step into one at the top. Swish a house! My man loves Paul Wall all the way from Penwood Drive. The Cornerstone Restoration 3. Paul Wall is a hip-hop artist from the Houston area. Was on the Swish House. Pat looked real confused about that, so I feel like I had to explain.
You know who Paul Wall is?
Oh, man, everybody knows Paul Wall. Oh, my goodness. And we got the blocking foul. J.J. Wise will go to the line for two. How do you, come on, Paul Wall. Yeah. Even if it's not your cup of tea, everybody knows Paul Wall. Oh, man.
He probably knows him. He just doesn't know it. No, that's one of those things where, like, once you see him or you hear a song, you're like, oh, yeah.
That guy's Paul Wall.
Right.
Oh, man. Paul Wall, one of the GOATs, man. Yeah, look it up. Go ahead.
Name a broadcast that has more fun than us. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll wait.
I'm just saying.
We know stuff. Not just ball. We know stuff, too, on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. J.J. Wise splits the free throws. You know, I need to get the guys over there on Squarespace, Sylvan Hills Bears Swag.com, to maybe get us a caricature shirt of the network and just say that we know ball.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Bailey knows ball as he buries that one from that same spot. And again, the Badgers just kind of hanging around. One too many steps for Morris as he was trying to maybe go for the theatrical two-point shot. You get up on your Paul Wall there, Pat, you know. He'll cause a cold front if he takes a deep breath. Little glass there. Parham comes away with the rebound. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Parham. Would have been nice for him to finish it. That was going to be a pick up your ankles moment. And McGraw.
What a step through.
Just Ginsu knifed that Bears defense. And Parham.
You have a smile.
Shot clock is turned off. Bears up to 36 now. Walmsley comes away with it. Carpenter got all day. And sometimes you're a little too wide open. J.J. Wise brings it into the up court. And we'll see what the Bears got. I'm assuming J.J. will just up and launch one. A little short. You got to think Carpenter. Oh, watch out down in front.
Oh, we're taking out the students.
Oh, I think my man's took one right to the chest. Oh, man. Yes, there you go. A little fun in the first half from the Bears. A 36-22 lead. Also, we got a lot of shots to count here, so we'll definitely break that down. But, Chris, a little unorthodox from the Bears, but what'd you like?
Yeah, I mean, I like that they're playing relaxed. They're playing, you know, big games coming up this week, so you don't take this one you take it serious, but you don't come out here. This is one of those games where if you are in the lead, you don't want to dive for unnecessary loose balls, this and that. But at the same time, I would like to see the Bears pick it up a little bit and take control of the game. That way you can play a little more loose than what you'd want.
Absolutely. Again, halftime score 36-22. Bears up a couple of touchdowns. And maybe we'll see some fireworks here in the second half, but make sure you stay with us right here on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Winning takes hard work, on the court and at home. At Cornerstone Restoration, we work just as hard to protect what matters most when storms, denied insurance claims, and roof damage hit. As Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractors, we use top quality materials and expert craftsmanship to keep your home strong, just like your Sylvan Hills Bears. Our office is staffed with a licensed insurance agent and a team with years of experience in roofing, siding, and gutters. We know the process inside and out and are ready to fight for our homeowners every step of the way. Call Cornerstone Restoration today for a free inspection. And remember, go Bears.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excelled in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
So make sure you like and subscribe to that as well, because, you know, if you're a hoop aficionado, if you love basketball, hey, that's going to be some good stuff right there, especially some of those teams up in the northeast corner.
Oh, yeah.
They play ball up there. Oh, man, they are good. Then you got guys like Parkview, as much as I hate to admit it.
Yeah.
Being conference rivals, like, oh, they're going to be nasty to deal with. You know, this Bologna team, out of nowhere, they're going to be a menace. Then you got the teams out west. I mean, it's going to be a good tournament.
Yeah, and you know, you bring up Bologna. Those are one of those teams that can sneak up on you and beat you. And I know they've played good against a lot of the good teams in this conference. So they'll go up there, and you may think, you know, oh, they don't have a guy or they don't have somebody. They kind of do it as a team. You know, they're my dark horse if Sylvan Hills doesn't make it to go make some noise.
Well, it's almost like that Bologna team is Sylvan Hills from last year.
Right.
You know, you remember the Bears kind of went 1-1 in that tournament last year. I think a lot of people were picking against them when they played Farmington, but hey. And then even hung tough with, I forget who their second round opponent was now off the top of my head, but really hung tough in that game, came down to the wire. So Bears were really making some noise out there in Paragould.
Yeah.
Then it kind of came to a screeching halt. And then, unfortunately, the season that they've had now, you know, they're on the outside looking in. But make sure you check out all our sponsors here, too. Cornerstone Restoration. Their mission's simple: deliver top-quality roofing solutions with integrity, reliability, and unmatched service. Their team of skilled professionals committed to making your experience seamless, efficient, and built on trust. And with 35 years of combined experience, hey, they can get the job done. Call for your free roof inspection today, 501-273-4177. And make sure you go visit our pals over there at squarespace.sylvanhillsbearswag.com for all of your Bears needs. I'm talking anything. They got ties, they got coffee mugs, tumblers, clothing, socks. I don't know if he has socks or not, but if he doesn't have socks, he'll probably have socks soon up there. And again, 15% off all orders, all sports. Doesn't matter if it's soccer, football, whatever, you name it, 15% off through the end of the week. So make sure you get on there and you give those guys a visit today. Getting you set here for the second half. Bears shooting, well, hard to really knock it, considering they got a 14-point lead, but 9 for 17 from inside the arc, 4 of 14 beyond the arc. Again, you can excuse a couple of those.
Yeah.
As they were throwing up shots from guys who don't normally shoot it, but the numbers are the numbers. But what really bothers me in reality, 5 for 12 from the free throw line. That's what'll get me.
Yeah. And that's one of those things, you know, you'll have fun in this game when you're supposed to take this game over. You'll have your fun of shooting the three, so that's a little skewed. You'll have guys that are taking the ball to the hoop that normally don't do it. They may miss a layup, but the free throws, that's the one constant in all of this. You got to make those.
Absolutely. Some couple of subtle changes to the lineup here early on. And hey, how about it? Bears open it up. Ezekiel Carruthers with the three. That Cornerstone Restoration three, as we were just talking about it, that came all the way from Oakbrook Drive. Hey, there it is, Pat. Welcome to the show.
I don't think that's what happened.
Was that not a three? I was looking down for 2 seconds and I saw the ball go in. Y'all let me go through the whole spiel and be like, hey, do you.
Well, you're a professional in the middle of a read. I can't just stop you.
Hey,
now Carruthers, you spoke it into existence.
Now Carruthers is welcomed to the show.
Wasn't a three, but he made it.
No, that was right under the hoop. I can guarantee that's not a three. I didn't have him on my roster here. He's that far down the chart. And I was like, oh, shoot. No offense to him.
Well, he's a young player. He's a sophomore as well, I'm pretty sure, that plays JV. I think he recently, last week or two or three, got called up to the big leagues.
Yeah, he's gotten some run here recently. That's all I was trying to say, really.
He had a dunk in a game, I'm pretty sure.
I forget who it was, but yeah, it was a couple weeks ago.
Was it Beebe?
No, it wasn't Beebe. I forget who it was. It was one of the big. You don't have me lying on the air. No, I don't think it was Catholic, because that was a struggle of a game for this team. Caleb Langston not struggling from the line there. As he splits, oh, no, he hits them both. I'm watching this game on tape delay, apparently. J.J. Wise, hey, look at Carruthers making a name for himself. Can't get that one to go, though. As Bears come away with that rebound. Oh, Chance maybe got away with some steps. Chance from way out there. Oh, he buries it all the way from DJ Hudson drive. Chance Smith, the Cornerstone Restoration three. And I saw it for real that time.
You spoke it into existence. That's all it was.
That's all it is. Maybe I'm watching it ahead of time. Oh, and Carruthers. You know, we haven't seen a lot of Carruthers, but what little we've had, my man's here has got a motor.
Yeah.
And he is running on all the horsepower.
Yeah. I'm excited to see him. Him and Smith kind of are the two guys I'm most excited to see moving forward. Now, we don't see a lot of Carruthers, but like you said, when he is in the game, that motor is what can earn you a lot of minutes moving forward.
Yeah, and really, you look at this team. I mean, from a sophomore perspective, as Walmsley kicks it back out. You know, you've got Chance Smith. Okay, he's shown he can hang with the big boys. You got, let's see, Aiden Burrell. We've seen him get some minutes. Javion Hurd. We haven't seen any of him tonight. And then Zeke Carruthers. Oh, they're going to say that foul is on the floor. But Jed Peters, you've got Mo Phillips in there as well, and even Ducey James. Now, I'm not sure, he hasn't played at all this year, but he has made some appearances. J.J. Wise from the wing, a little too much, but hey, we told you about Carruthers, and my man's is in here battling for that ball.
Yeah, and you mentioned Javion Hurd. I don't think I see him on the bench.
Yeah.
I don't know if he traveled this game.
Yeah, so we'll try to see if we can get an answer for you there on what's going on with that. And Carruthers back to Wise. Wise loses the ball and couldn't pass it to himself. I think he maybe could have grabbed it, but at discretion the better part of valor.
Yeah.
As I think that ball would have been like, oh, it got knocked out of his hand. I mean, heck, it popped up. It's not like he's just going to throw the ball in the air. So hard to judge in that moment, especially the way sometimes these things are officiated.
Well, how about the basketball IQ to even remember that? I would have just grabbed the ball back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wise on Walmsley, and Wise the winner of that matchup.
That's a charge.
And, yeah, they're going to get the block, so Carruthers with a chance for the and one.
He may have been a little too under the basket, but I know his feet were set.
Yeah, that was kind of a tough break there for Bailey as he took a shot.
It is close.
They're going to always give it to the offensive player if it's close.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to be locked in as a defender. And Jed Peters, we were just talking about him. I know he tends to float around the three-point line, but look at him get in there and getting some rees.
Speaking of Jed, shout out to his grandfather came over.
Look at Carruthers. My goodness, he's having a game.
His grandfather came over and said he supports the network all the way from Pennsylvania, I think is where he came from.
Hey, how about it?
Came in from.
And again, Carruthers right there at the epicenter of a possible steal. And again, he's got an absolute motor on him. I think the one thing he'll need to work on is finding some breaks in that motor. And oh my goodness, DJ Pickens, the stout rejection. Carruthers from three. No good there. And Chance Smith there gets the rebound. Nothing doing there though. Oh, that's just unfortunate. As Carpenter tried to break out a little razzle-dazzle. And Fulks and Jones checking back in. Peters and Pickens will check out. So I think going forward, and Walmsley got Wise off the ground. That'll get you every time. But really, looking ahead, you're only losing, well, I say you're only losing, but you're losing Folks, Briscoe, and Summons, and Jones for next year. You look at the rest of this roster, that's formidable. Now, I know one thing you'd like to be able to do is add a little size. I mean, Mo Phillips can also obviously step into that role a little more. Wise steps up. Bang! He hits it all the way from Miller Road. The Cornerstone Restoration 3.
Well, I think Mo Phillips, too, he's another guy kind of like Ryan Parham who, they're going to get an offseason in football. They're going to get in the weight room. They're going to get a little bigger. I think Mo Phillips has a lot of growth and potential there, being really tall.
Yeah, I would have really liked to have seen Lacoby Brent on the hardwood for sure.
But those are two guys, that added football weight room, in which basketball works out too. But
that's a
great take to the hoop.
Take by J.J. Wise.
But Mo Phillips, could get in that weight room. You work out a little different in football because you want to really try and bulk up and get big. I think Mo Phillips could be huge in basketball for the next couple of years, along with the back-to-back River City champions that are on the way coming up in a couple of years.
Yeah, so don't sleep on the River City champs. Carruthers misses the reverse because there is a lot of talent coming in that pipeline. I mean, they won it when they were in 8th grade. They won it now in 9th grade. And, coaches, he's demonstrating. He'll play some sophomores. Now, I'm not sure what kind of size they got down there. And obviously guys are going to grow into it. I mean, heck, you're only in 9th grade.
Yeah.
Shoot, you've got plenty more to go. J.J. Wise buries the 3. That doesn't count. But again, that's like I think you hit the nail on the head. That's something you got to look forward to if you're a Bears fan.
Because it's almost like the cycle of talent is perfect. Because by the time Smith and these guys are seniors, those guys will be sophomores and juniors and coming up, and it's just that's how you build a steady program right there, where guys are coming in. You can get young guys some minutes early. So that way, but, next year they're improving. The year after that they're improving. And, by the way, the sophomores and juniors and freshmen coming up are also playing really well. And that's how you start building something over here special on the hillside.
Yeah, that was a gritty 6 points from Carruthers. And he'll take a seat as they're just swapping dudes in and out. And again, if, the schedule gods smile down on the Bears at least this week, putting this Beebe team before Little Rock Christian. Again, that's no disrespect to Beebe. Please don't take it that way, but the talent gap is obviously on display. And again, Beebe is kind of having to nuke their whole program, kind of start over, because I think their talent, it's cyclical in nature no matter where you go. I mean, some are better at tightening the circles than others. But Beebe last year, really a solid team. Couldn't make the postseason, but they were formidable. And again, a lot of young dudes, a lot of sophomores on this team that are coming up, and a lot of those sophomores are going to be some of your dudes going forward, except for Walmsley, who's just an absolute dog. Oh, the nice fadeaway shot from Langston.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach he wishes Langston had another year, because he's been a pretty good player too for the Badgers.
And this is what we're talking about with Walmsley. I mean, my man's has got hands and he's got feet. Ethan Jones can't get it to go. Can't get that one to go either. So tough sequence from Ethan Jones. But he gets the rebound on the miss there, and Bears just having a little fun right now. Keenan Morris had a chance to make it dramatic, but his first shot attempt of the night, it is good. Welcome to the show. Bears up 20 now with just over a minute left in the third quarter. And again, the way this game has flowed, it hasn't felt like, oh, geez, they're all of a sudden up 20. But Bears going after rebounds. And, again, this is what I'm talking about. It's just a talent gap thing. You know, this Bears team, I got the travel there on Parham. This Bears team has played together for a minute. They got a lot of dudes who are quick, athletic. They can sky. We've seen, you know, we referred to Darius Folks, for example, as the Skywalker. Not the latest trilogy, but, you know, he's more the OG Skywalker.
More of a Luke.
Yeah. Although I didn't think the latest trilogy was as bad as people made it out to be. A little weird, but, you know, whatever.
I'm a Star Wars fan. I liked it.
A lot of banging going on down low as Langston draws the foul on Jones. Oh, yeah, big fan, too. Kind of excited now for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah.
You know, that's coming out. Is that next month?
I think so.
Kind of pumped. I want to see where they go with that. Because you still just don't know a lot about the little fella. It's like, who are you? What are you?
Yeah, and
I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Daytona 500 was.
Yeah, they ran. You know, who's got the best left-hand turn this past week, as Pat pointed out.
Yeah. Wasn't it an upset victory, too, for somebody? Didn't somebody win it that they didn't think was going to? Big crash at the end. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Michael Jordan.
I've seen all that.
Yeah, Keenan Morris, the miss. Aiden Burrell also misses that one. Had some good moves, but the finishing touch just evades him. Oh, no good, but that was good defense from Burrell, and you like to see that out of the youngins. You know, you struggle on the offensive side, which is kind of what gets you the highlights, get you noticed, but hey, coaches will look at that defensive side as well. 18-point lead for the Bears going into the fourth quarter, and really at this point you're just trying to see the game out. You don't maybe want to give some of your main guys a little rest in this one. I want to see, you know, Carruthers and Smith and Briscoe and a lot of them get a majority of the run in this quarter. But we'll see what the Bears deploy. As it is 54-36. The Bears lead over the Badgers, despite what our scoreboard says. Now Pat will pick it up eventually.
Think about it. Think about it.
There we go. Now we're... Pat made a right-hand turn on that one when it should have been all left. Right into the wall there for a minute.
Went to the pits a little too early. Came out a tire short.
Oh, man.
I don't know any NASCAR jokes. I know you like racing. I don't know any other than the left turn thing.
Yeah. You know, some of the road courses, though. Oh, they have road courses in NASCAR? Yeah, okay. Producer Pat learning all of us tonight. Yeah, I don't necessarily hate on motorsports. It's just not my thing. But I have gone to the Texas Motor Speedway. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And I was down in the pits for the races, and, you know, there's a lot of nerdy stuff that goes on in there, along with all the mechanicals. No, it's really cool. Like, they do a lot of science with it, man. It's wild how, like, I had no idea, honestly. And then for them to kind of show us Malachi Summons with the touch. But, you know, like how they calibrate things and all. Oh, my God, it's unreal. If you can ever get into the pits at a motorsports event, I recommend it fully. Because it is a neat experience, the way those guys whip it in and out, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's cool. Yeah, we were sitting right on the line, and it was pretty rad. And then just the embankment that they have at Texas, you know, it's one of the super speedways. And, yeah, it's wild. Love to go see a race at Indy because, man, it looks like you get horizontal on that wall. Darius Folks putting dudes into the embankment, and he just rises up. Folks feeling him. And it is a 19-point lead for the Bears. 6.5 minutes left in the game. Walmsley just working the whole Bears defense. Can't get it to go. Parham. Oh, he hung Morris out to dry just a little bit. Oh, Lord of mercy. Things are flying everywhere around here right now. A little too much mustard on that alley-oop from Parham. Got to give him a chance to catch and dunk. I think he's catching some grief from the bench right now, though.
That was my fault? What? My pass was perfect. I don't know what y'all are saying.
Yeah, you got to jump higher, you know? Jump higher. And Carpenter splits the free throws. Fultz, the step back. Can't get it to go. Oh, the quick hands from Keenan Morris. Stop me if you've heard that before. Oh, the behind the back. And, a little too wide open. Ryan Parham takes it, kicks it out to Fultz in the corner. And Fultz takes it right to the hole. My goodness. The English that he puts on the ball. Boy. My man's isn't pre-AP with it. And we've got a timeout, Badgers. So we'll see if the Bears deploy maybe a different lineup here. 5:18 left in the game. Bears up 20 spot. Now I'm over here advocating for the Sylvan Hills Pep Band.
Yep.
You could put it on. I'll take that. I think that jazzes up the atmosphere. I mean, heck, you got a big enough student section over there. Give them a little section. Let's go. Coach James, if you're watching, let's get a pep band. Mr. Johnson, if you're watching, where's my pep band at?
I know Mr. Johnson would be all for it, too. I know whenever he started getting back with the band and helping run things, they've been doing pretty good the last couple of years.
Yeah, fun fact, I was actually a part of his first year of teaching.
Really?
Yeah. Ask him to tell you a story one time about calculators in our class.
Uh-oh.
He'll let you know all about it. Only the real ones know. Only the real ones know about calculators and J and chemistry.
Yeah, I used to joke with Mr. Johnson that I liked him so much I failed his class so I could have him again.
You know, sometimes it's
the story we're going with anyways.
It runs that deep sometimes, you know. That student-teacher relationship, it bonds for life. Badgers working around the outside. Bears defense still playing tough. And Summons comes away with the rebound. I thought everybody was just going to watch that one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The open lane for Jalen Briscoe. And Briscoe on the board. Welcome to the show. Carruthers going to check back in at the next opportunity. I imagine Fultz' night will be done. Oh, and Briscoe almost coming away with that steal from clear across the court. Badgers just having an absolute heck of a time trying to get a shot off in the paint. They get one there. And that was Daniel Bollinger, the sophomore. Rowe kicks it out to Fultz. Fultz just says, hey, why not? And why not indeed? All the way from Allenbrook Avenue, Darius Fultz, the Cornerstone Restoration 3.
Folks having a pretty good night tonight. You like to see that. Get warmed up. See the basket go in the hoop before tomorrow night's game.
Well, the basket is the hoop, but that's just me over here.
What did I say? Oh, the ball go in the ball, basket go in the basket. I don't know.
The basket
Ball go in the
basket in the hoop.
We do fun things here.
Yeah, we've got our reserves in as well here on the network.
Slam it. Oh, catch it. Then slam it.
And Burrell couldn't handle the pass. I think his eyes got a little big. And Carruthers did check in for Fultz, so again, I imagine his night is done. J.J. Wise back in, though. They're still in. And he's having a heck of a night, a little bit of a sneaky good night amongst all the shooting going on. Oh, now that's a big boy move there from McGraw. J.J. Wise steps into one, and that's a little off. And oh my, Carruthers, again, that's just a demo of that motor. Goodness gracious. I don't think my man's nose idle. Under 3 minutes now in this one. Bears up 21. And the defense suffocating. Oh, the step back from Walmsley.
I'll tell you what.
Night. How about it, Walmsley? That was a pretty nasty step back for a forward. Carruthers off. You know, I'll just go out here and say it. I think Walmsley has been my favorite opponent of the season so far.
Without a doubt.
And I know, and that's even with, you know, guys like J.J. Andrews, who we'll see tomorrow.
Yep.
They got the Nebraska commit there at Parkview.
Yep.
Walmsley's that guy.
Yeah.
And he is that dude. And he plays hard. He's got some silkiness to his game for being a big fella.
Right.
I mean,
that's what I like. I mean, they got him listed 6'3". You know, he's got the stockier body, and he's smooth with the shot. Looks clean. The footwork looks good. And Beebe gets him for another year. You know, transfer to Sylvan Hills, but Beebe gets him for another year. And I don't want to play him next season when the rest of this team gets, you know, another year to develop and gets better. He could be a dangerous player.
Absolutely. J.J. Wise, a dangerous player right now as he just flat takes it to the rack. He's 5 for 5 inside the arc. Carpenter, the step back, no good. Smith comes away with the rebound. Carruthers. And are we gonna, wow, we're gonna get that on the floor, I believe, which, man, my man gave 0 continuation. And Carruthers disappointed. Not even one step. Golly, I've seen some guys give you a full collegiate continuation, but my man's got nothing there. Jed Peters checking in, and I'm not sure for who. Someone's got to come out. There we go. Aiden Burrell, the guy.
Get in there.
Smith back to Wise. Oh, there it is. The Cornerstone Restoration 3 all the way from Abercorn Place. Bears got it back to 21 now. About a buck and a half left here in this affair.
Get in there.
And there it is, Walmsley with a 3, the corner.
Man.
I mean, that was a quick shot. I mean, again, my guy here can pop off.
He's got the touch to basketball that I never got. I mean, he just looks just so smooth.
Yeah, and again, you know, I know the Bears have played against some tough opponents and have played against some big names, but Walmsley's that dude.
Yeah,
man, it kind of aggravates me, like how good he is.
You're right.
Like it's kind of ticking me off up
here. Give me a windmill. Give me a windmill.
Right on cue. Carruthers not allowing for any of it, but I mean, gee whiz, the guy is like a one-man wrecking crew. And it's crazy that he's only averaging just over 13 per game. I mean, he's cooking the Bears he's got to be approaching 20 tonight.
Got to be.
I know the game's a little different here, but he's going to be a guy to watch out for next year in this conference for sure. And probably much to the chagrin of Chris Goodman here. Will probably not be in blue and white But, in this area, you never know. Walmsley knocks down the first. So, again, a big night for the Bears tomorrow as they're hosting Little Rock Christian. And again, no room for error as they need all kinds of wins tonight. Oh, Parkview has a loss in their name in the conference. Wow. And that is Zeke Carruthers hitting the deck. Stop me if you've heard it. And Little Rock Christian, actually the team that beat Little Rock Parkview. So if that tells you anything of what the Bears have in store for tomorrow night, there it is. This is the team that is going to be trying to get their big dog back involved with things, get him back into the groove, and what better than a late conference push to maybe get him into that groove. They sit a game and a half behind. Carruthers misses both free throws. Mo Phillips, though, can't get that one to go. Can't get that one to go either, but he's fouled on one of those. And Mo Phillips going to the line for two. But again, these games loom large right now. Parkview leading the way. Little Rock Christian looking like they're going to be formidable. And then Bologna, Maumelle, Greenbrier kind of fighting for that 3 and 4. So really three teams fighting for two spots. Sylvan Hills on the outside looking in. And again, they've got to have a lot of things break their way, and they'll have a crack at Greenbrier. They've got their crack tomorrow at Little Rock Christian. And then they've got Jacksonville to wrap the season up as they're going to run away with this one here tonight on the road in Beebe. You kind of wish that Maumelle game would have gone differently. Oh, gee whiz. So DJ Pickens with the miss, but Zeke Carruthers there, Johnny on the spot with the putback. But again, kind of going into tomorrow, I mean, there's really no expectations. You got to throw it all at the wall.
Yep.
And you got to hope all of it sticks. This is a team that we've seen upset. They upset them last year with J.J. Andrews. So it's not out of the realm of possibility for this Bears team to get an upset. Because you got to think Little Rock Christian maybe looking past them because, just taking a look at their schedule here just briefly, they had Little Rock Catholic tonight, so they're already looking past that one. And they got a big one against Maumelle on Friday. Probably means a little more, and there's Walmsley, gee whiz. And that'll be the ball game, unless they give him the foul ahead of time. I'm not sure I would do it. Just go ahead and call it, and there we go. They got it called. But again, and that's going to be a big home game for them against Maumelle. So Sylvan Hills kind of looking like one of those sneaky trap games that can come up and get you if you don't watch out.
Yeah, and it starts with, kind of just taking control of what you can take control of. Pass the ball good, play good on defense, play clean basketball. And, we've seen them compete with, with Parkview and Little Rock Christian when they have those big-time guys out there. We've seen Sylvan Hills play good, even got the upset last season. So just come in. It's a home game. Let's get the crowd into it. Any students watching it, be there. Be loud. Tell your friends to be there. You have nothing else to do tomorrow night. Be at the arena, and let's get loud. Let's go crazy with it and steal a win here late in the season.
Absolutely, and it's a big one, too, for the girls as well. Bologna leading the way here. Little Rock Christian sitting in that 2 seed right now. Greenbrier in the 3, and then Sylvan Hills right there in that 4 seed. But again, they are way more comfortable with it with those wins over Beebe and over Maumelle. So they've got the season sweep over both of those teams. So it does give them a little cushion, but that's only in the event of a tie. So again, you still got to stack up wins the best you can here towards the end of the season. But again, a big matchup tomorrow as both the Sylvan Hills teams need wins against Little Rock Christian. And I guess before we sign off here tonight, Yeoman's like win there for the boys. Same thing with the girls. Come away comfortable. Build a little momentum going into tomorrow. So that's what we're saying when this makeup game kind of came at a pretty right time with as we get our time on the tube here. But it came at the right time because it's one of those things where it's like, not that you use it as a warm-up game. That's not really what I'm trying to say. But you find some rhythm, you find a groove, and then you go into a really big matchup in both of these games tomorrow. You've kind of gotten your feet wet. You're finding some rhythm. I think both teams found a little bit of something there. But what do you think going into well, first off, coming away from tonight, what'd you like about both teams tonight?
Yeah, both teams just kind of controlled what they could control tonight. I thought the girls, they played very well. They never panicked when anything might have gone wrong. Continued to play, came out with the win. The boys, nice, clean, easy game. No real, injuries. Nobody trying to throw their body on the floor, anything like that. So you get ready for tomorrow. Both of them held on for victories tonight. And then, like you said, going into tomorrow, you're playing Whitley Rogers in the girls' game and J.J. Andrews in the boys' game. Two Razorback commits that you got to, learn how to stop. They're going to get their points. They're going to do, they're going to do what they do tomorrow. But if you can find ways to stop everybody else and kind of, get points when you can. Girls' game, attack the basket. Attack the basket like you're mad at it. You're going to be playing at home. Boys' game, same thing. And then tomorrow, one of your big players in both games has to step up, take charge, and give you at least 10, 15 points. In the boys' game, I want to see somebody hit 20 to 30 maybe.
Well, absolutely, because you got to know the stars are going to get theirs.
Yep.
All right? Make it hard on them. And then also, too, you want to limit it as much as you possibly can, for sure, as the Cornerstone Restoration kind of blocking us here. I mean,
we got Mike Wazowski, man.
Hey, no, that's what they do there at Cornerstone Restoration. They protect.
Absolutely.
That's all it was doing. They were just protecting me.
Yep.
From the camera here. Also, our guys over there at Sylvan Hills Bearswag.com. We've got a deal that we're working on to add on to the 15%. So stay tuned. Might have something for you guys tomorrow.
We're cooking.
We're cooking deals up here. But again, a yeoman-like victory from the boys here. 54-73 in favor of the Bears. And they go into it ready and primed and ready to go tomorrow. And you got to think, you got to get there early. I know Little Rock Christian, they travel well.
Yes, they do.
Bears, a lot of big time here. So it's going to be a wild, raucous atmosphere. At least we hope so. Coming up for you guys tomorrow. But again, a sweep of the Badgers out here on the road in Beebe. But we got a big one for you tomorrow. Tip-off for the girls set for 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air shortly before that. Try to check in about 5:45 for us here as we get you set for the laser light show that will be on display tomorrow for sure. So, again, tip-off at 6 o'clock for the girls. Boys will be about 10 minutes after the conclusion of that game. So if you can't make it out there on the hillside, we certainly hope that you'll be here for us. So for the entire cast and crew out here on the road in Beebe, Chris Goodman, I'm Jay Burr. This has been the Sylvan Hills Bears on the Sylvan Hills Sports Network. Good night, everybody. We will see you tomorrow for Little Rock Christian.